What is earnest money? Here are the 7 most important things you need to know, and at the end, a great tip you won't want to miss. Once under contract, a buyer and their realtor's first task is to deliver the earnest money for the home purchase. Earnest money is typically 1 to 2% of the purchase price, delivered 2 to 3 days after the purchase contract is signed. The funds must be liquid, usually a check or a wire. You can't bring cash and you can't pay with a credit card. The initial deposit is held in escrow, usually by a reputable title company. Escrow means that neither buyers or sellers can touch the earnest money until closing day, unless one party defaults on the contract. Defaulting is when the buyer or seller fails to meet the requirements and dates and deadlines of the contract, potentially terminating the purchase. Buyers can also get their earnest money back if during the due diligence period, the seller cannot satisfy the buyer's requests or the buyer's loan fails prior to the loan availability deadline, usually 1 week before closing. However, if all goes well, on closing day, buyers can use the earnest money towards their loan closing costs or put it towards the purchase price of the house. And here's that secret tip. If using a zero down USDA or VA loan, and if the seller is paying the closing costs, or the buyer wraps those closing costs into their loan, on closing day, a buyer can get that earnest money returned to them, ultimately buying a home with zero money down. That's not something we always recommend, but certainly an option worth discussing. I'm Realtor Robert Crow, and I hope that explains earnest money. For more tips, tricks, and some fun real estate videos too, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.